Disclaimer, I personally believe that the developers at Unhatched did not do this intentionally. If you don't know, Dinosaur Simulator currently has an event inspired by Jurassic World Rebirth where players can farm ambers and extract dino DNA to get event exclusive skins. Amongst the most valuable of these skins, for example, is the Distorted King, which is a mutation or drop that occurs when you incubate T-Rex DNA, which the rates of such aren't disclosed in game, which is the most important part, and there doesn't seem to be any official source that states the percentages for the spins in the event. Under the Roblox community standards, paid random item generators include those purchased with Robux directly or via in-experience currencies that are purchased with Robux. So in Dinosaur Simulator, that's a DNA. Code states here the odds of receiving each possible resulting item must be accurately disclosed. You could make the argument that the in-game currency DNA is not strictly obtained by paying Robux, but due to the fact that DNA can be obtained by purchasing with Robux, it has to be treated as a monetized system. Not to mention that Unhatched is making money off the event by default. In the community standards under illegal and regulated goods and activities, no real money, Robux, or in-experience items of value may be exchanged in connection with any gambling activities. The one specific issue the game has with this is that it's very prevalent in black market communities on Roblox, where players sell skins for real currency. While it's stated by Unhatched that this is clearly against the rules, there should be protections in place to combat this. Like, for example, a more sought after token can have a unique ID assigned to it so that it can be monitored more easily. Going back to what we previously established, treating it as monetized would then lead to how this game is encroaching onto Federal Trade Commission law. Under FTC Act Section 5, unfair or deceptive practices. If DNA can be bought with Robux, not knowing the rates of what you're spending your DNA can be considered unfair. The FTC has actually recommended in a public workshop in 2019 addressing game loot boxes that full transparency of drop rates in such systems should be in place and clearly labeled. There's also a big issue of exploiting that takes place during the event in this game, and it needs to be addressed. An anti-cheat should definitely be introduced to the game to protect the time that legit players have put into the game. One way Unhatched can remedy the damage caused by the current Amber farming exploits is making Amber collection client-sided, which eliminates the competition between a player and an exploiter in farming for Amber. To prevent exploiters from teleporting to or teleporting Ambers to them, due to it being client-sided, they can assign unique tags to the Ambers and flag if X amount of Amber has been collected in X amount of time. The servers can also read the distances between ambers collected to see if they're collected through legitimately possible means. Considering this, Dinosaur Simulator can be considered deceptive, and the current event does essentially simulate gambling. I have since spoke to a developer asking about the rates, and they weren't able to answer me at that moment, but they have mentioned they will be displaying the rates clearly in the game's following update.